Is your home full of remote controls that you use on a daily basis to be able to control all of the different devices you have in your room, such as your TV and more? Yes, having to use all of these different remotes every single day can be frustrating. If only there was another solution. Well, now there is. Because thanks to this new smart controlled infrared remote control from Zemismart, you no longer need to use any of your remote controls anymore. Because by using this device, you can now control everything from an app on your phone. So not only can you control your TV using your phone, but any other devices as well, such as your fan, air conditioning, heater, lighting, and more. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello and welcome to the channel, and I hope you like today's video. If you like smart home and automotive technology content, then hit that subscribe button because that's what you're going to see on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing another smart device from Zemismart. This is the device, and it's known as their ZM18 USB model. And as you're going to see, it's actually really cool. This device is very small, it's very easy to power up, and it's very useful. And that is because this is a smart controlled infrared remote control that you can add to your smart home and then use it to control multiple other devices in your home. And they don't need to be smart devices either. By using this device, any other devices you use with it can now be controlled by your smart home as if they are also smart devices. So that means any device that you're currently still controlling in your smart home using a infrared remote control can now be controlled by your smart home using this device. Therefore, that means no more remote controls are needed, and that applies to all the devices you decide to use with it. So this can be devices such as your TV, soundbar, air conditioning, fans, and more. So if you still currently have multiple remotes sitting on your table that you use every day to control all the devices in your home, then now you won't need to use any of those remotes anymore. So yes, that's extremely convenient. So to use this device, you first need to power it up and then connect it to your smart home. And Zemismart have made this job very easy to do as well, because as you can see, this device is powered up through USB. So that means you can plug it into one of your home's USB power outlets, if you have them, or you can just use a USB adapter such as this and plug it into your power outlet. The only important thing to remember is this is an infrared controlled device. So all of the infrared devices you're going to be controlling with it need to be in the same room. Alternatively, of course, you can just use multiple devices. The infrared receiver of this device has a detection angle of 30 degrees, and while this may not seem like a lot, it's more than enough because the signal range of the device is very strong and has a rated coverage range of up to 15 meters. So it can detect any device from basically anywhere in the room. Trust me, you definitely won't have any problems with the detection range when using this device at all. It works absolutely flawlessly. Okay guys, if you're wanting to get one of these smart infrared remote controls for yourself, then just click on the link in the description below and use this promo code to get a 10% discount. This promo code will expire on the 14th of December 2024, so please be quick to take advantage of this discount from Zemismart. Okay, and now back to the video. Smart infrared controllers are definitely not new to the smart home world. They have been around for quite some time now. They come in all shapes and sizes, and from my experience, some definitely work better than others do. And some also support a larger database of other devices as well. And this one from Zemismart has a very large database of devices it can support, and it also works very well. Another great feature with this device is it even has a built-in code learning feature that can be used for adding a device if you find that it is not supported in the database. If you have never used a smart infrared controller before, then you may be confused as to how this device actually works. So let me explain. Let's use your TV as an example. To turn the TV on, you just point your TV remote at the TV and press the power button. Well, with this device, it is actually pre-programmed with the same functionality as your TV remote. So now this device becomes your TV remote, and your remote is no longer needed. So now you are able to control your TV using either the Tuya app or Smart Life app on your phone or tablet. But now with this particular Zemismart smart infrared controller, it does get even better because it also supports Google and Alexa. So this means you're able to control your TV by voice command as well as with scenes and automations. So how does this device connect to your smart home then? Well, this device uses two different methods of communication. It communicates with your TV over infrared, but it communicates with your smart home using Zigbee. So yes, that does mean a Zigbee gateway hub is required to use this device. And it's also really important to remember that wireless hubs are not supported either with this device, so therefore will not work. The hub that you use must connect to your router using an Ethernet cable. It cannot be used as a standalone device just to control your TV from the app either. It must be connected to the gateway hub at all times. Zemismart recommend using their M1 or M6 Matter Zigbee gateway hubs, which is what these hubs you see here are. If you don't know what they are or how they work, you will find the reviews for both of them on this channel. Now yes, the M1 and M6 Smart Gateway hubs are both Matter compatible hubs, but this device is not Matter supported at all. You are just using the hub for the Zigbee support. Plus both the M1 and M6 do connect to your router using an Ethernet cable as well, which, as I've already said, is required. Okay, so now let's set this device up in the Tuya app, and then you can see for yourself how this device works, and also how well it works. So first of all, we need to plug the device into power. I always have USB sockets built into my power outlets, which makes things a lot more convenient. Now we need to put the device into pairing mode, and that is done by holding the reset button on the side of the device here, down for 5 seconds, until the LED starts flashing. And we're now in pairing mode. We then need to open the Tuya app, tap on the plus symbol in the top corner and choose Add Device. Now generally I find the easiest way is to come down to Others at the bottom, choose Others Zigbee, choose the gateway hub you're going to be using, so in my case that's the M1 hub, confirm the indicator is blinking, next, and then after a few seconds the device will have been discovered and added to the Tuya app. I'm just going to be using my TV to demonstrate this device to you, but of course you can add as many other devices as you want to. So now we need to add the TV remote itself. Now as I've already said, a lot of devices are already pre-programmed into the device, and my Samsung TV remote is one of them. So that means there is no code learning to do with the remote. So in this case we don't need the remote at all. All I need to do is test the app with the Smart Infrared controller until I find the correct pre-programmed remote settings for my particular TV remote. And yes, there are a few to choose from. So select Add, select TV, Quick Match, my TV is a Samsung, so we choose Samsung. And we just click that to control the TV. If the TV turns on, then it was successful, and the TV has turned on. Now we just do buttons 3 and 4 as well. And once done, your TV remote has now been added to the Tuya app. Now as I said before, there are a few to choose from. So if you add your remote and find that the app is not supporting all of the functions that your remote does, then you can just go through them all until you find one that does. For me personally, it happened to be the first option. And once done and everything is set up, the TV can now be controlled using the app. And the TV remote itself is never needed to be used ever again. So you can remove the batteries in the remote and put it away in storage, somewhere for safekeeping. So now everything you could do with your TV remote, you can now do with the app. So let's test it out and see how well it works. A smart home hub is one of the most important devices needed in a smart home today. And Zigbee is one of the most common protocols used for how smart devices communicate with each other in your smart home. However, because of Matter, which is the latest protocol that is now being used and becoming very popular, supports Zigbee, but also offers support for Matter as well. Adding blind spot mirrors to your car's blind spot monitoring system definitely does keep the installation looking more clean, as they give your car that factory fitted look. And the blind spot mirror lamps definitely work equally as well as the external notification lamps that you can mount in the angles of your car. But is the extra hard work and cost of having blind spot mirrors over the external notification lamps really worth it? Well, that's a good question. So let's find out. Now, because the TV can now be controlled by your smart home, it means it can now be controlled through scenes and automations as well. So for example, let's test out this by executing this Google automation. So when my smart curtains close, at the same time the TV will also now turn on using the smart infrared controller. Hey Google, close curtains.
Okay, I am now closing the curtains and turning on the TV for you.
And yes, of course, voice control is also now supported directly as well. Hey Google, turn off TV.
Sure, turning off the TV.
Okay guys, that is how this Zemismart smart infrared remote control works. And as you can see, it works really well and is an incredibly useful device to have in your smart home. You can control so many of your devices with it, and all from the same app as well. So it's now like having one remote control that controls everything, but without having to use a physical remote control at all. And that's so cool in my opinion. Having a room full of remotes to control everything can be so frustrating, and thanks to this device that is no longer a problem. So if that is currently a problem for you, then clicking on the link in the description below can solve that problem for you. And don't forget to use the promo code to get yourself a great deal on this amazing little device. I have been testing this device for about 2 weeks now and have found it to be incredibly reliable. It has never failed to communicate with my TV, so I plan to add more devices to it in the future, as it's just such a useful device to have. Anyway guys, that now brings us to the end of another video, and thank you so much for watching. As always, I will leave a link to Zemismart's website in the description below, to not only where you can purchase this device from, but where you can also check out Zemismart's other great smart home products as well. If you enjoyed watching this video or you found it helpful, then please like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel, where you can watch even more videos, which I upload every week, and I hope to see you all in the next video.